Hey, 1090 Jake, I don't know you. I don't got no animosity towards you or none of that. But the people who follow you are straight up hypocrites. I ain't gonna cap, man. 1090 Jake just got in a situation where more paperwork came out. He already had paperwork in the Tampa situation, which he claimed he gave two fake names. These people never existed, and people gave him a pass on that. Then people gave him a pass when he was on a news documentary, showing and explaining what goes on in the jail facility. He was showing things that you ain't never supposed to show, but I'm not gonna say anything because people gave him a pass on that too. Now his grievances paperwork came out where he did give names as well on that one, and they still giving him a pass. First of all, I rock with you, Brick Baby. But when you went on No Jumper, it's like you wanted to call Jake a rat, but because you do business with 1090 Jake, you didn't want to call him a rat. It's like you were dancing around it. Shout out to King Act 47. I'm going to give him props. I really see that King Act 47, when you tried to press 1090 Jake, he was deflecting like a mug, and you should have stayed on it. But I felt like your friendship with Jake didn't make you go as hard on Jake like you would do anybody else. But I can't go at King Act 47 because he's at least the only one who's cool with 1090 Jake that actually pressed him. He did it live on IG. I ain't got no hate towards that dude. Props to 1090. I mean, not 1090 Jake, but props to King Act 47. All the rest of you dudes keep throwing passes this man way. I got nothing against Jake. I hope he becomes more rich and more successful, because at the end of the day, the rats he exposed, that's their fault. They put that information out to get exposed. You feel me? My only thing with Jake is, how come people don't hold him accountable for his own actions? It's very hypocritical to bring people life on the line, because the videos that 1090 Jake does, it put people in danger. It takes fathers away from their kids, husband away from their wife. When you have these allegations, and even if it's true or not, and you bring it out forward, you just made that individual a target, Jake, and you cost them for monetary gains, meaning financial stability ain't there no more. I don't care what y'all tell me. That's a dangerous game to play, who's ratting and who's not. The problem is, y'all don't do the same thing for that man. Y'all giving passes after passes, and it goes slow like molasses. I ain't trying to romp. I'm being very honest. Now, a grievance, I'm hearing from all these jailbirds and prisonbirds that a grievance is normal, and everybody trying to vow, oh, Tay Sav told me this. And look, much respect to Tay Sav, but I don't give a damn what a Tay Sav and all. Nigga, I got folks locked up too. I got siblings and family and all that that's been in the house. Shit, I ain't been in prison, but I've been in jail or whatever. You feel me? For dumb reasons, not really a long time. Mine don't really count, so let's leave me out of it. But I come from them neighborhoods. I got folks still in the beans right now, doing life plus 63 years. We got some doing 45 years, some doing 15, some doing 22, and you can go on and on, bro. And a lot of these dudes was only 14 getting these type of years sentences to them. Grievances, I understand, get you out of a hole, get you out of situations, but why did you drop a name? You were dropping names on this mug, bro. And then 1090 tried to validate it and went, they wasn't feeding me, so they wasn't doing blase, and they hit me in front of the cops. According to Terrence Gangster William, who read the whole grievance paperwork, apparently some Zoes put that pressure on 1090 Jakes and hit a brick oops upside the head. You feel me? And Jake said it happened right in front of the correction officers. But during the grievance, I don't care what nobody tell me. If you guys have this code of ethics of not talking, you can give your grievances without giving a name. Last time I checked, giving a name is going against the grain. But y'all make so much excuses for who you want to make that excuse for. If that was Finesse 2 times, mark my word, everybody giving 1090 Jake a pass will call Finesse 2 times a rat. If that was Boston Richie, everybody would call Boston Richie a rat for the grievance paperwork. If that was Rollo, You know, I can keep going, bro. Young and Ace or anybody else, y'all would say that's a rap, bro. But because it's somebody y'all like and love, and let's just be real about the complexion of protection for 1090 Jake. Most of 1090 Jake's supporters and followers are not from the hood. They're from the suburbs and suburbans. So the only thing they love is seeing black dudes crash out. That's why when 1090 Jake does an important video about a white character, this is what they did. The views don't go up high because his supporters are white. They don't want to look at their own self in the mirror and have to self-reflect. They like seeing us do harm to each other. They like seeing it because it brings great review. Why do you think hip hop does so good in all these social media platforms? Why do you think rap is talked about everywhere, even though certain other genre music been there longer, but rap makes more money and everything, etc., etc.? Why do you think CBS, NBC, Fox, or any of these news outlets, their main attraction is talking about this black criminal did this today, that black criminal did that today? Because it sells and brings more clicks and views than watching a white criminal or the antics of anybody white. And I hate to bring the race aspect of it, but this is facts. You won't gain any other traction like that emotion if you don't see us being deplorable degenerates to each other. So when you got 1090 Jakes, it's in people's blood, even my people who look like me. It's easy for them to give them a pass because they don't want to stop motion, or their background got so much dirt, they lost credibility. They don't want Jake to put out their paperwork, so they D-ride the whole time. Or it's a situation where Jake got so much motion, they hope they could be cool with him and he promote them one day or he speaks on them one day so it could help them out through the algorithm of this, you know, social media thing we call. And I caught it already, bro. And then other dudes who's close to Jake, they don't want to lose that friendship because they got motion. They could just always say, I'm cool with 1090 Jake. I guess like that's their business card thing. Over here, I made myself a name by myself on my own merits and morals. That's why I say the streets ain't for nobody. The streets is the biggest joke that done made real ones tap out. People be like, Bless One, you talk fast. You talk slow down. I don't have to slow down. My IQ level intelligence is at extreme level. So when you see me talking fast like that to you, it's talking regular to me. It's fast to the slow ones who can't catch up. So in other words, catch up, dum-dum. Like, I'm gonna keep going, bro. To see this man deflect the whole time during that interrogation, shout out to my dog Remo. Remo was asking real questions and also trying not to be non-biased. That's why you got to respect Remo of No Jumper. But I watched the No Jumpers platform, and Sharp was the only one who didn't say too much because Sharp knew that's snitching, bro. Sharp knew that's breaking the code, so Sharp stayed quiet and let G-Face and he let Brick Baby speak. Because you can see Brick Baby wanted to call, you feel me, 1090 Jake a rap, but G-Face going hard in the paint for Brick Baby. But at the same time, G-Face trying to call Snoopy Badass a snitch. Brick Baby and them calling Snoopy Badass a snitch. Y'all said ain't no excuse if you tell or not. You ain't supposed to drop names, but yet y'all give a pass to 1090 Jake for dropping names. I don't care how many inmates have used the grievances and dropped names while being locked up, and y'all trying to give 1090 a pass. Them other dudes are rats too then if they gave names in their grievances, because you can file a grievance without giving no name. You can be like, this is what's going on, this is what's happening to me, I ain't being fed, I don't know who's not feeding me, blase blase, I got hit in the head, I don't remember who hit me in the head because I'm losing my memory because the brick hit me so hard. You could have said something like that, even if it happened in front of the correction officers, even if you was caught on video. I don't recall who it was, Your Honor, or magistrate, or whoever you got to see in that room to declare you innocence and through your appeal process or not. And you even admitted, 1090 Jake, it didn't help you at all. In other words, you keep saying, well, nobody got in trouble, it did nothing for me. In other words, you want to say it doesn't count as snitching no more because it didn't go through, because nobody got in trouble. More excuses after excuses after excuses. Raise your hands if you got no problems with 1090 Jakes. I got absolutely no problem with him. When I make these videos, it's the people who defend him I do these videos for, the people who follow him I do these videos for, because you just want to see dudes who look like me crash out. 1090 Jake has been in 3 complicit situations regarding telling, and y'all gave him 3 passes. The first one, he did a documentary on the jailhouse facilities that got a whole lot of people in trouble. Yes, it did. A lot of people admitted to it. Doing that documentary showing how drugs and cell phones and weapons come in there. Come on, what you call that, man? But y'all gave him a pass for that. Then the Tampa situation that happened in the 813, y'all gave him a pass when somebody shot a BB gun into his house. He claimed he's the one who shot into his house. He didn't want to get in trouble by his people. So when the cops got there, he lied on he made up a story about a black dude and a Hispanic who did it that don't exist. And y'all want me to believe that? I don't know what's true or not. Now this situation comes from, I gotta believe it too. Passes after passes after passes, that's not given to the other co-conspirators that he called out. So y'all gotta make up y'all minds, man. It seems like y'all move the goalposts to who y'all like, who y'all entanglements with, and I see the play already. It's all good, my brodies. Look, I'm DJ Bless One, man. Love your family, love your kids, truly indeed, man. Stay blessed, you dig?